Kirkis on Fire. Happy New Year to you all. I'm not sure when you're gonna see this video. I'm gonna try to make it as soon as I can. But we're cooking this video for the New Year's Eve, okay? For the little party. And it's always a big question what to do, you know, for how many people, and outside, inside. We thought about the barbecue firstly, but not everything, you know, happening like we're thinking, you know. It's just we decided to make some changes. I don't know, have you ever seen this machine in my house before? I've got it for a long time, but not a lot of usage, you know. I'm not using it a lot, but probably a bit different ingredients from usual videos of Kirkis on Fire. So today is something what means a lot for me, maybe one of my favorites. Since I was a child, I eat that. It's very popular in our countries, and if I could compare it, there is the dough is a little bit similar to Cornish pastries, you know, but what we put inside is completely different. So just to give you a little hint, you know, what we're gonna do. It's gonna call in our countries Kibinai, okay? So again, I will translate to like pastry with the meat stuffing, yeah, meat and onion stuffing. It's some sort of pastry, yeah, pastry. What we're gonna do by ourselves. So this is a little intro for you. What's gonna happen? So you can eat it cold, you can eat it hot, and stuffing can be changed, you know. Can be vegetarian, can be meaty, can be all sorts. Up to your own imagination, but I will show you what we got for standard, okay? So, what we're gonna need, of course, we're gonna need the flour, yeah? And then, you know, I don't know how to fit it. Right, I will need a get spoon or something big. Yeah, probably this one, here we go. And we need to use again, I forgot the name of this. Oh my God. Strainer, here we go, strainer, yeah? So take all your flour and obviously put through the strainer, what I normally do. I've got 2 kilograms of flour. My machine not gonna do more than half in one because it's overloading and later on it's get hard. So we're gonna do half, make a dough, and then another half I will do separately, okay? So yeah, and then just, that's a process, okay? So maybe, you hang on, I'm gonna put it here for you. You're gonna see it more, what's going on. So it's gonna take me a while. I'm gonna switch off the cameras and finish it, you know, and then connect with you again. I've got pork, again, I can see it. It's actually very good when it's been grinded through that big holes, if you know what I mean. Not really fine, you know, so normally people cut it at all, you know, with knives or little axes, you know. It's like a chopped meat rather than grinded, mincing, you know, rather than put through the mincer, okay? That's if I'm clear enough. So what we're gonna do with that, we got onions, okay, chopped. Yeah, again, I normally show you how I'm doing it, but this time I skip it because it was loads of tears, and you know, so we put that. Then we got black pepper, which is important, black pepper, yeah, but I've got like not very coarse, but it's still not very fine as well. It's something in the middle, but I normally like to use the coarse part because there is not everyone is a big fan of that. So we're just gonna find something in the middle, okay? So again, it can be a bit more because I've got like 2 kilos. So that's, let's say, even I will put like that because it's 2 teaspoons. I've got 2 kilograms of meat plus kilogram of onions. That will be okay. Right, crushed garlic, fresh crushed garlic. I will not go too far with this one because it's it can be just on a side somewhere, a little bit of flavor. So let's say 1.5 teaspoons, but I've got 1 bulb here. Yeah, right. Next we got 100 grams of just just butter, yeah? Okay, as well, important. And now, hang on, before I start to use it, that's Vegeta, okay? Recently I show you that thing, you know, more and more, but it's good stuff. I mean, for this sort of recipes, I really like it. Like I mentioned for you in previous videos, maybe not always healthiest, maybe got that extras, and not all of them. You can get organic, or I think if there is a seasoned spice or somehow like dried vegetable mix. But again, if you don't want to get, come on guys, use your pork spice mix, use paprika, dried garlic, use herbs as well, but with herbs it's a bit, you know. But actually it must be herb, one herb I forgot. Okay, so anyway, that's a 75-gram pack, yeah? So about more salt, I will have a look because I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Then, actually, I have to catch one of the herb. I'll meet you in a second. All right, guys, I've got it. So pork, Marjoram. Yeah, in English it's Marjoram. I forgot how it's called. Marjoram. I will put it in the description, but I'm pretty sure. You know, so we will put 2 teaspoons of that as well. Okay, so now we just need obviously mix it all up properly, yeah. Butter as well, squash much as you can. Okay, and then we're gonna add on some liquids here because the stuffing must be wet because we want to get some juices. When you're gonna bite that pastry, sometimes, you know, you should have like a glass, you know. So, right, let me do that. Maybe I will do it behind the, you know, scenes, and I'll meet you in a moment. Okay guys, so that's what we got, yeah, result. So we will put it on the side, covered with a shrink wrap. We're gonna give it to fridge, okay? Same, okay, half part of the flour. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna have to put it on, okay? Connect our hook. I even forgot how to do it, God's sake. Now it's all cool. Right. We got unsalted butter, yeah, and we got that margarine. It's like a spread, okay. So when you bake, of course, probably butter would be a bit more simple and easier to get, you know, the idea. But it does really reflect on the end result. That margarine with the baking, it definitely makes it better. So we just done half and half, okay? So first half, so let's say I will have to cut it normally, but because I've got this thing, I don't care. But if you do with your hands, you better cut it in a small cubes or use a cheese grater, okay? So we just put in there, and now we're gonna close the thing, which, if I remember how, here we go, okay? Then this thing does help because we're not gonna see too much, you know, the flour all in the kitchen. Okay, and I will start to mix it slowly a little bit, and just until butter gonna get into that flour. Okay, it should be like one mass, can be little bits stay there, but not the big ones. Okay, so it should be noisy. Hang on, where is the thing? Here. Hang on, I have to switch on this. Okay, right, okay guys, so let me just show you what we done. You see, I'm not sure, it's just it's all become, you know, like a one mass. Yeah, maybe there is little piece somewhere bigger or small, it's okay. But like I said, it's not a finish, it's just a start. So now we got eggs. Again, 8 eggs, 3 of them goes into first half. I know I said 8 eggs and 3 is not half, but because the 1 egg we're gonna use for something else. So my math is alright, don't worry, because my wife already, no, it's okay. Okay, eggs, 1, 2, 3. Okay, oh, hang on. Okay, yeah. Actually, we don't want them bits in there, no chance. Okay. Typical. Right. And we got sour cream, yeah? As well, cream fresh, good, works perfect as well. So I've got 400 grams, so let's try to add on half, okay? Somehow, I mean more or less. You know, it's must work it out. Anyway, at the end, I join them both pieces together and make one big piece, okay? Right, so, right, that's done, that's done. Okay, so let's put it back, our hook back inside. Let's put this thing like that, and let's switch it all, make it noise again. What's happened? Okay, I have to listen what she said. Here we go. And again, start on slower speed, and then actually, but it's good that we got this thing, it's a bit of salt as well, but not too much, okay? That's it. Okay guys, so that's about it with the first half. Okay, hang on, let's move it away this part. Let's open the whole thing. Hang on, I can't see it, that's a problem. So that's what we got, okay? About, I don't know, okay? So at the moment, it looks like it's drier and everything, but remember, it's a lot of butter here, yeah? You probably can't see it, anything, but I can't fit it. Anyway, I'm gonna explain it like that, okay? Remember, it's got butter and a lot of that fat. I'm gonna put it now in a bowl and leave it for the, cover with the shrink wrap. Obviously, I make other half first. Then join them together and leave it in the room temperature for a couple hours. In that time, you know, the butter, everything gonna get into room temperature, and that dough is gonna be much softer, and it's not gonna be that, you know, it's gonna be nice as a dough supposed to be, not that dry look, okay? So I'll leave it here for now, and now I'm gonna start to do part number 2, okay? That's a big dough, 2 kg plus the other ingredients. So I guess we're probably gonna make around 40 of them Kibinai, but big ones, you know, like my Kirkes on fire size, 40. When they do the small ones, it's probably, I don't know, 50, 60 of them will be, but. Right, so I will finish that behind the scene, yeah. And then I'm just gonna put in back in a bowl, a bit of flour in a bowl, okay, yeah. And then we're gonna put a shrink wrap, cover it, and I'll leave it in the room temperature. So I'll see you later on, guys. So our dough is ready. Yeah, look, it's all, if you see that, it's all nice and shiny now, okay? Right, but I need to take piece by piece. I'm not gonna take it all. Hang on, let's get some knife. Okay. So, I don't know, let's do, yeah, some lovely soft dough, okay? Flour on your board, yeah? Okay. And then we just was a bit, not argue, but like talking, because sometimes we do big, like a pizza base, and then use this and cut your bases out of it. And sometimes we just make a little balls, and every single ball you just roll, and then, so we're just gonna try both, isn't it, darling? Both ways. Okay, so let's prepare number 1, nice and round, okay? So, flour must be here. Okay, so we Which one depends. One of them is the festive one, you know. We're gonna try to use it later on maybe. Right. Flour, not flour, but the dough cannot be too thin, okay? Because it's gonna be meat, it's gonna be juices. So let's say, I don't know, it must be, let's say 3-4 millimeters, okay? Because it can start to leak and then you're gonna lose all the juices and everything. It's not gonna be nice, okay? But basically, whenever, any way you want. Hang on, we need a more flour. Oop, I'm gonna put it here. Here we go. Okay, doesn't matter how. I mean, because we just need to make, here we go. You think? I don't know, not everywhere. Okay, so let's say that's first one, okay? So like I said, use that bowl, okay? And then somewhere, okay? Right, that's number one. Hang on, that's number two. We can use a knife nicely. Can use a butter knife, will be even better. Okay, number three. And I hope I'm gonna make number 4. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So let's say we got number 1, okay? Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. So we got 4 of those, yeah, and go on. That's just right. I hope I'm gonna make you sample from the first time. This is our meat stuffing, yeah, yeah. So what we're gonna do, put it on your hand like that. And how much? I don't know, we got plenty of stuffing. Try to make it round, okay? If you can, make it easier sometimes, okay? And then put it in. Oh, come on, Joanna. Okay, and now maybe first I'm not gonna work it out nicely, but should do. Yeah, this is important, okay? Edge must be really, really, it reminds dumplings, isn't it? Big, massive dumpling. Okay. So ours actually is not that big. I think previously we done much bigger, so maybe we will change this to something bigger. Okay, and now catch the edge and press, okay? And press. Okay, it's really nothing hard, but it looks nice, and it makes sure that it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna lose the juices and all. It's very little. This is our Kibinai number 1. You see? Beautiful, huh? That's it. So now I'm gonna put it on a. I'm gonna use the paper, yeah, baking paper, because it's can be that they're gonna stick to the bottom. So you got the 2 options, or use a lard, or again some spread on that oh my God, how it's called, on baking tray, or use the paper, okay? But the easiest way is just to use some paper, and then, but it's not finished yet, so I'm gonna make the rest now, okay? Full first baking tray, and then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next. Oh, and in time you can switch off preheat your oven, let's say 180 degrees, okay? result, maybe I will show you from this end. We just curve them like that because as well, you know, it's some places do it like that, some don't, some keep it straight, but I'll be honest with you, I done it like that just because I was able to fit one extra Kibinas. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, I have to take clean bowl, eggs, remember, we left them 2 eggs, yeah, so that's 1, okay, and that's 2, yeah, okay, so now we're gonna need something like brush, okay, like any sort of, you know, cooking brush. Oh, by the way, we didn't show you, we found a cut, we don't use knife anymore, we use this now to cut it, but maybe you will see it. Okay, we need some, hang on, I forgot, we need some salt as well. So egg, just a pinch of salt, okay, and then beat the egg, okay. Sometimes people put just the yolk, then end result gonna be much more yellowy, orangey kind of. But we're gonna put whole egg, okay. So nothing special, just beat your egg as you normally do. Okay, that's it, yeah. And then take your Kibinas. Kibinas. Hang on, we might see. Maybe like this, I will put it for you, you will be able to see them. Okay, and then now, with love, you know, take your brush, okay. Then, oh my god, that's a bit too much, but it's okay. Yeah, everywhere, okay? This is important, okay? It's will be your color. You know, end result will be much nice, shiny, basically like polished. Okay. This is our nice and shiny result, okay? Maybe try to make sure that they're not gonna touch each other, okay? Lovely. Right, and this is optional totally. We got some sesame seeds, okay? So this is totally optional, but as well, you can do it with it or without it. It looks nicer. Taste probably a little bit add on as well, you know, but it's not a ton of flavor from few seeds of. Okay, guys, so this is our first, hang on, maybe just a little bit more here, you see? You see somewhere more? This one? Yeah. One more here? Okay. This one? Okay. Right. So guys, yeah. That's our result, okay? So the tray number 1 goes in the oven, and I'll meet you in about 20 to, I don't know, 25 minutes because it's smaller. We normally do much bigger. I even said that, oh yeah, it will be big. No, with them, I'm probably gonna manage 5, easy. So, in oven. Right, okay guys, so it's our first batch, or how to say first part. We cool it down a little bit, but looks everything okay. And what we normally do, we take first batch and try it, okay? What's going on? Is that enough of salt in your meat, or spices, or pepper, or basically everything? As you see, probably mess is everywhere because it's 3 of us working with it. It's because it's so small. We're gonna have not 40. We're gonna have probably, I don't know, 60 of them. You know, it's just we like on the line in a factory. Okay, so I just will try any. I don't know. Let's take one. Yeah, it's a bit. Still can be a bit more golden, but I just, because it's smaller, I don't wanna burn it, okay? And then juices, I hope we're still gonna find some juices, so let's have a look. I'm not gonna put any more, but this. Right, guys, I'm gonna finish them all, and I'm gonna go and change into nice clothes, and we're gonna sit down and celebrate that new year, new 2025. I want to say you Happy New Year. You know, all the best for you in that new year. Hopefully it's gonna be, of course, better than the last one. If you got a good last year, so hopefully even then it's gonna be better than last one. So stay with us, like us, comment, don't like us, do any reactions, you know. But I hope to do much more next year, okay? So all the best. See you next time. Bye-bye.